Hi, hello, welcome back. This time I want to talk to you about ego. You know what ego is when you center all the attention in yourself and what you do and what you get from yourself. And you don't put the attention in the others because your primary intention is to see yourself. It's very easy to see the ego in other people, but it's not easy to see the ego inside yourself. Why? For the simple reason that you think you are correct and they are wrong. When you see other people with ego, it's very easy to know that they are wrong. But you will think you're wrong until you see results. When you see the results you have, is when you start to figure out, like I realize, yes, I was wrong. But the ego will help you to compete. It's a strong ability inside the mind. It's a strong force to help you to do very good performance. With too much ego, destroy you. And destroy everybody. We have interaction in 3 levels. We have interaction between teammates. We have interaction between coaches, and we have the main interaction is between coach and athlete. What happens when one of them has the intention of the ego? The other one will suffer the consequences for the ego of that person. If the coach, the only intention is to show to everybody how good he is not the intention to help, his intention to show all his knowledge and the glory he needs, the recognition he needs, the significance he needs, then all the athletes will pay for that because he will be no patient. He will be screaming all the time and angry all the time because you don't do what you're supposed to do according with his instructions. But his instructions come with no patience, with no alternatives, with no trust. You as an athlete, you have the ego. Your teammates will start to look at in you the ego, and they don't start to like you. You don't care, or the person who has the ego don't care. But what happened? When you have the ego inside you, put you blind for everything else around you. You cannot see the same reality than everybody else. Because the only reality you see is your intentions. Is to shine for yourself. Is to seek the big significance you need. It's the same with the coaches, it's the same with the teammates. Everybody has certain amount of ego, but not everybody is willing to accept that when they pass the excess of ego. You can tell how many coaches has the ego. Me as a coach, the first thing I detected from the other coaches is how much ego they have. Because I know how they will start to coach every one of the athletes. They will start to blame them. They will start to tell them that they are wrong, that they are doing wrong everything they tell them to do. Just imagine, it's not how much the coach screams to you or how much the coach tells you what to do. It's how much you can do. It's how much you are able to do. I will put you an example. In gymnastics, I can tell you, jump, do 2 flips in the air and land on your feet. You don't have preparation for that. You don't have the strength according with the weight you have. You will land on your head. It's years and years of preparation and patience. Majority of the coaches push too hard just to get results, the results they want to show everybody how good they are. Some athletes too. Some athletes just push too hard with the only intention to prove to the others how superior they are. Another video I will talk to you about the urgency in athletes. That urgency will make the determination how brave you will be to compete, to participate in your performance, or how chicken you will be. For now, be careful with the egos. Check to yourself internally. Check with your friends. Check with your enemies first. The enemies tell you the truth right away in your face. Your friends, they try to make it soft. Then ask your enemies if you have ego and what they suggest to stop your ego. If your coach has ego, find a way to let him know that he has ego. And that ego is affecting you and affecting your teammates with no fighting. Because they will be fighting back and they will be pushing you in troubles. This is what I recommend you. We need to balance the ego. Don't let the ego go too down or go too up. The best athletes has the ego very balanced. Balance your ego. This is my message for today.